Good day and welcome to Mayor King's TV News. I am Tiniela Emanuela. Now to begin the news, here are some of our top stories. A father arrested for abusing daughters in Delta. PDP expels Wike, Fayose, Anyanwu and others for anti-party acts. On entertainment, Papa Ajasco returns to screens with Genty Papi. On sports, DR Congo ends Super Eagles 2026 World Cup qualification hopes after penalty shootout win. Now the news in full. The Delta State Police Command has arrested a 54-year-old man, Mr. Edward Odega, for allegedly defiling his three daughters in Delta State. The command spokesperson, SP Edafe Bright, confirmed the arrest on Saturday in Asaba. According to Edafe, the abuse, which had gone on for 7 years, came to light after the divisional police officer of the Ogborikoko Division, Ubia Local Government Area of Delta State, CSP Temi Agbede, conducted an enlightenment outreach in a school, during which one of the victims disclosed her ordeal. The suspect, an indigene of Iseli, Anocha North Local Government Area of Delta State, allegedly started defiling his first daughter, who is now 24 years old, at age 12 when she was in primary 6. The victims, aged 13, 15, and 24, reportedly suffered in silence until one of them found the courage to speak out. Following the report, the police swiftly intervened, leading to the arrest of the father, Mr. Odega. Authorities are now providing the children with medical and psychological support. In the meantime, Edafe stated that the suspect will remain in police custody as the investigation continues. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) has expelled several high-profile members, including FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, former Ekiti Governor Ayo Fayose, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, Kamaldeen Ajibade San, and Honorable Austin Nwachukwu, over allegations of persistent anti-party activities. The sweeping decision was announced at the party's 2025 National Convention, currently underway in Ibadan, Oyo State, where delegates voted overwhelmingly to ratify the expulsions. Party leaders described the move as a decisive step to rebuild internal cohesion, reset discipline, and reposition the PDP ahead of the 2027 general elections. According to officials at the convention, the sanctioned individuals had engaged in actions deemed detrimental to the party's unity and electoral prospects. However, the faction of the People's Democratic Party, loyal to the Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike, has rejected Saturday's expulsion of prominent party leaders at the convention in Ibadan, Oyo State. This is even as 4 state chapters of the party have rejected the outcome of the convention in what observers see as a revolt against Governor Sheyi Makinde's bid to exert his control of the party. Moreover, over 3,000 delegates gathered in the ancient city of Ibadan on Saturday to elect new leaders for the main opposition party despite conflicting court orders. The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja had on Friday ordered the PDP to suspend its national convention and restrain the Independent National Electoral Commission from monitoring the same. The Nigerian Port Authority (NPA) has described the ongoing revitalization of Warri and Cocoa ports in Delta State as a profound act of nation building that promises to decentralize economic opportunity and weave a more inclusive map of national prosperity. In a policy document seen by the NPA noted that the strategic development of the Delta port is actively scripting a new chapter, one where opportunity flows eastward and northward. The NPA said the logic behind this geographical shift is unassailable, pointing out the chronic congestion in Lagos ports has inflated logistics costs and dimmed Nigeria's competitiveness, whereas the Delta ports are strategically positioned to serve the South-South, Southeast, and North-Central regions with neutral ease. Also, the NPA is also rebuilding investor confidence through transparency and data-driven decision-making. This has repositioned it as both a maritime authority and a development catalyst, making the Delta ports a magnet for new investment. Moving on to entertainment. Nigerian sitcom Papa Ajasco and Company is returning to television with reruns of its Gen Z Papi starting November 25, 2025 on terrestrial and satellite television. The longest running TV comedy in Nigeria will air all 37 episodes of the season, following strong viewer demand since the weekly broadcast ended in July 2025. Gen Z Papi follows the iconic character, Papa Ajasco, as he rises to fame as an Afrobeat musician while juggling family matters and musical rivalry with Emperor Agu. The season features beloved characters like Pa James, Mama Ajasco, Boy Alinko, and Miss Pepeye, alongside new talents like Jude Chukwuka, Jide Kosuko, Rotimi Salami, and others. Now in the world of sports, the Democratic Republic of Congo defeated the Super Eagles 4-3 on penalties after regulation time ended 1-1 in the final of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying playoffs on Sunday. The result means DR Congo have qualified for the Intercontinental Playoffs in Mexico, which will hold in March 2026. The Super Eagles took an early lead through Frank Oyenka before Mechak Elia equalized towards the end of the first half. After both teams failed to find the winner, the game was decided on penalties, with Captain Channel member converting the winning spot kick. The Super Eagles have now failed to qualify for back-to-back World Cup after also missing the ticket to the 2022 edition in Qatar. For DR Congo, they will be targeting a second World Cup appearance after debuting at the 1974 tournament in former West Germany. Now to end the news recap on our headlines. Father arrested for abusing daughters in Delta. PDP expels Wike, Fayose, Anyanwu and others for anti-party act. On entertainment, Papa Ajasco returns to screen with Gen Z Papi. On sports, DR Congo and Super Eagles 2026 World Cup qualification hopes after penalty shoutout win. That ends the news from Mayor Kings TV as read and edited by Timiala Emanuela. Thanks for watching.